We're going to need yarn. This is 4-ply yarn, crochet pin. This is 3.5 millimeters crochet pin, and I'm also using this small crochet pin, size 5 crochet pin. It's quite small. You'll see what I use it for, and of course the scissors. First of all, we want to do an even number of chains. I'm going to do 40 chains. Okay, I'm doing my slip knot or slip stitch. That's how I do it. I'm going to do 40 chains. Okay, here is the 40th chain, and then I'm going to do one more chain, which is going to serve like the third when I turn my stitch. Okay, now we want to do slip stitches. Since we have 40 chains, we're going to do 20 slip stitches, like so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 19, and 20. At the 20th stitch here, we're going to just leave a stitch marker. I'm going to use this white yarn. Okay, at the base of the stitch here. I just want to mark the stitch. It's not for any other use. Okay, we're going to take this out, of course. So after marking that stitch, we are going to continue now with single crochets, like so. And they're going to be 20, of course. 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do this till the end of the chain, which will be 20. So yeah, at the end, this is the last stitch, the last chain. Do a single crochet and then you chain 1. Turn your work. We're going to work with just these back stitches all the time. We're going to work with only the back stitches. So after turning, I'm going to do the chain. I'm going to skip the chain I just made, and in the next stitch I'm going to make a single crochet again. Single crochet. I'm going to continue with the single crochets. I'm going to continue with single crochets until I get to the stitch marker. Now the last stitch before the stitch marker, so I'm going with my single crochet again, and in the next stitch we're still using the back stitches of this one. In the next stitch I'm going to go with my slip stitch. Which I'm going to continue with until the end of the row. at the end there, I'm going to make, you see there's a trick here. This looks like the last stitch, but it's not. Okay, the first time I did this I actually made a mistake, so I had to abandon it. See, look at this. If you see, it's not straight. You see, it's coming like this because I kept skipping this one. I didn't realize that it was actually a stitch. When I started counting again, I realized I was short of stitches. That's why you see it's not straight. So that's what I use this small crochet pin for, because it's hard for me to pick it with the big one. So I just go in that last stitch, put on my yarn and slip, and then I make a single chain. I turn it around, I skip that chain, I go back there and I continue with my slip stitches. I'm going to continue like that all the way to where I have the chain, the stitch marker, and then I continue with single crochets. So I'm at the end of the row again. I'm at the end of the row again. The section of the single crochets, you don't need the small pin. It's quite, the last stitch is quite visible enough. So after the last stitch, I make a chain, I turn the work, I skip that single chain, and then I go in the next stitch, the back loop only, and continue with my single crochets. So basically this is it. I'm just going to repeat this process back and forth until I get this size. I'm going to repeat it back and forth until I get this size, and then I'll get back to you. So here's how far I've gone. I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 rows, which is like 20 inches. There are 20 centimeters rather, of 20 centimeters. So now that's the last stitch of that row. I'm just going to end it with a chain, and then I'm going to cut, I've cut it already, the twine, the wool, leaving a very long wool, and I'm just going to pull it inside like that. So after pulling that, I think I'm just going to remove this stitch marker I put here. Okay, after pulling that, I'm going to fold it into two like this. The end of this I'm going to put in a yarn needle. I'm going to make sure one side is longer, of course. And then I am going to sew. I'm just going to keep sewing like this all the way here, and I'm going to show you something. Now I've sewn all the way here to here. Now what we're going to do is this. Sew the tip here again. I'm going to separate the two sides first, just for a short while, and then I'll come back here. See that there's a hole here. And I'm still going to just back. Okay, After I tag, I pull it like this. See, I'm making this part a little bit twisted. I pull it. I'm just going to send this back all the way here. After pulling, I continue sewing both sides again. Okay, so you're left with this. You can just estimate, see, like 2 fingers, and I'm going to tag it again each side, just like what I did at this end. Just going to tag. Okay, and then I pull it good. Pull it. And that's the end of it. I'm just going to rub this on. Just not even just try to send it. I'm just trying to lose the thread now. And voila, you turn it inside out. That you fold this apart. And your boots are done. I'm just going to make another video to show you how to do the daisy. I didn't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to drop the link in the description box so you can see it up on the video so that you can learn how to do the daisy.